The following production is produced by Saw Video Productions. Copyright 2015, 2020 Saw Video Productions. All rights reserved. Enjoy the show. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Seafair 2015. I'm your host, Curtis Blackwell. We're coming to you from the majestic shores of Lake Washington, celebrating 65 years of hydroplane racing here on the shores of Lake Washington. This sport has been around for a long time. It's come all the way from classic hydroplanes up to turbines today, and there's going to be all kinds of great stuff going on. You're going to be able to see the turbines race today as well as the classics, my favorite. Look at that. We also have a special guest coming today, hydroplane historian, not Bill Muncie, sorry. It's going to be hydroplane historian Fred. Terry Osborne. Thank you, Terry, for doing a good job. And the rest of our crew, Natalie Blackwell, and the rest of the crew here too, taking notes and paying attention. Well, I hear that in the background the hydroplanes are firing up, and those are the classic Grand Prix hydroplanes, and this is going to be the finale. There's going to be 5 or 6 of them racing. Now the way this works is that as they go out, they get in their lanes, each one of them gets in their lane, and they go around, and boy, I tell you, they are very loud. They're louder than the old classic hydros. They run the Allison engines, and they're half the size of the hydroplanes, of the classic hydroplanes, and also the turbine engines. But I tell you, it's something that's really classic. So sit back, relax, enjoy. We'll be here along the shores, Lake Washington, all day long, and we've got some interesting things. Yesterday we had an opportunity to go down to the hydroplane pits and talk with some drivers, Seafair clowns, and do lots of interviews, and just be telling you about the classic history of all there in the past 50 years. I've been around here. It's hard to believe, but it's been that long. But here we are, once again, 2015. So sit back, relax, and we'll be back in just a moment as we do the Grand Prix finale here in the shores of Lake Washington. I'm your host, Curtis Blackwell. Back in a moment. Around. Oh, I see we have a white boat out there flashing. As you can see right now, if he's far enough, he's far enough out there. They're going to be, I'll keep my eye on the flag right now. There's a white flag. They're lining up, and there they go. Derry Hopp's out in the front there. There they go, and we have a white flag, and we have a white flag. We got a green flag. Yes, we have a green flag. It is a go, ladies and gentlemen. This is the final heat of the Grand Prix. Jerry Hopp is out in the lead there, ladies and gentlemen. Boy, what an exciting show this is going to be for you today. The final heat of the Grand Prix. They're racing all day. And they come around the south turn, side by side, and you also see the other hydroplane, yellow hydroplane right next to it. Probably about 3 boat lengths, but I tell you, they're really going to be pushing it on this one. There's going to be 5 laps, ladies and gentlemen. They're going all over the place. They're staying in their lanes. They did get off to a good start. And boy, oh boy, he's got just coming up there along the log boom now, coming in straight away up to the north turn. Greg Hopp is out in the front by about maybe 2 boat lengths, just coming in. He's putting on there as they come around. Look at that as they come, side by side. Look at this, ladies and gentlemen. Whoa! Wow! Catching up to him. Jerry Hopp is out the lead. He's pushing it, and here comes from behind, as you can see all 3. What a great boat. We've got a race going right now, ladies and gentlemen. The hydroplane's going. There goes Jerry Hopp out of the lead. Lane 1 coming out of the corner as they come to the south turn. Lane 2 is off to his left there in lane 1. One of the things you have to watch is that you have to be careful. Do not hit that buoy, because if you hit that buoy, you'll be penalized on 1 lap. That's the big yellow one. They're side by side. Boy, I tell you, look at that. They are just side by side. What exciting racing we have here today at Seafair Hydroplane Races 2015. Oh, he shot across there. He took the lead. Jerry Hopp is boat by boat. This is neck to neck. This is quite the race, ladies and gentlemen. This is the kind of hydroplane racing you like to see every single day. Boy, oh boy, it's excellent. As they come up around the north turn, coming up to the north turn there, past the log boom straightaway, as they go side by side. All 3 boats are side by side. Look at that. As the competition, they compete. There we go. Looks like the one in the middle, and he's pushing. They're doing, he just passed out. There by half a boat length. All 3 boats are competing with each other in each lane. They do not want to go out of their lane, but look at that. I'm going to go for Jerry Hopp. Jerry Hopp is in. Oh, they're pushing into the speed. Boy, oh boy, side by side. This is for the championship of the Grand Prix. The lower corner for last time to come along. This is the last lap. This is where it counts. This is the winner going to take all with this one. a rooster tail length there between Barry Hop, and he's just putting it, and he's increasing. There he goes. As you can see, look at he's catching up there. About 2 boat lengths. Look at those thunder boats as they come around. Look at that rooster tail. Just putting it on. Racing. Barrel to barrel. Deck to deck. Ladies and gentlemen, just pushing it. And here comes your champion. Right there. Jerry Hoppe was able to push it. And we have a winner. Your winner is Jerry Hoppe, second place and third place. What a race. As a matter of fact, a couple of the boats have gone down, but there's 3 boats completed. That is quite the race heat, ladies and gentlemen. That's going to do it for the Grand Prix racing. Wow, what a race that was, ladies and gentlemen. Now, as you can see out there, right straight ahead of us here is a white, and we have another boat down over here. It has gone down. 2 boats, 2 hydroplanes. This is unusual. And what's going to happen now is that the boat has its cockpit open and had the flashing strobe light in there. If the boat was sinking, or if anything was wrong, or if the boat had flipped over, we hope it never happens, but it does happen occasionally, then what would happen is that the emergency service would rush over in their boat and pop in. Now, these cockpits are designed so that if something does happen, they have at least up to 15 minutes of air and oxygen. They're hooked up, and it can get quite hot on a day like today, you know, racing. Now, here comes around your winner right there, and he's coming around the. They want to make sure that they avoid the thing. He's going to come along for his victory lap along and show off to the fans. He's going to slow down. So let's get a look at those as they come along. What a great race that was, ladies and gentlemen. Wow. Exciting racing here to kick things off here at Seafair 2015. Wow. Woo. There they go. Slowing down as they head back into the pits. There's your winner right there, Jerry Hoppe. We'll find out. He texted us yesterday on Facebook that he was doing real well. They replaced their engine, fine-tuned it. Boy, what a great thing. Oh, wow. As they head into the pits. Once again, you can see back out over there and in the middle, right straight out front there, the driver has gotten out and is just sitting waiting for a towboat to come over and tow them back to shore. And the reason why there's nobody out there right now at this moment is that they had to wait for the other hydroplanes to get off the course. So now the towboat will be going out there and towing them back to shore. Wow, what quite the thing. Okay, for Grand Prix is now over with. I'm Curtis Blackwell reporting, and as you can see right there, we'll be back in just a minute, and we'll keep you posted as these boats get towed back in. So until then, we'll see you in just a few minutes. Curtis Blackwell along with cameraman Terry Osborne, Seafair 2015. Coming to you from the majestic shores of Lake Washington, Seattle, Washington. Copyright 2015, Solid Video Productions. This is going to be a great, exciting race. I'll tell you a little bit about the history of this Ron Jones race course. It was designed and built back, named after Ron Jones back in 1957. Actually, it was raced here in 1951, sorry. Oh, it's excellent. And Stan Sayers pits where the hydroplanes and all the boating action takes place was built in 1957. And out of that, we now have the past 65 years of these hydroplanes racing. I tell you, there they are. Okay, now they're coming out. They're all lining up, going to get lined up in their lanes as they come out of the south turn there and come along the straightaway and come up towards the north turn, the Mercer Island Floating Bridge, I-90 bridge. I tell you, it's exciting. The weather is beautiful, and it's clear. And I tell you, this is going to be exciting. Now you see them starting to slow down and get in their lanes. They must be doing approximately 80 miles per hour. It's a new rule this year. And here they are. They're slowing down. They're getting in their lanes. They cannot jump the start-finish line. If they do, then they are penalized 1 lap. All right, here they are, getting to line up. 28 seconds till the start. As they come around, they're lined up. You can see them all as they come around at Mercer Island Floating Bridge to the north turn. There they come. Wow, look at them all. There they are. Here they come. 28 seconds, about 20 seconds. They're in their lanes. Look at them. Oh, there they go. And we have a race. There they go. And they're at full speed, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, there we go. Pushing it. Wow, what a start. We have a race. It's going to be 3 laps. Green flag just went up, and there they go, ladies and gentlemen, as they go faster and faster, doing 160 miles per hour. Wow. Look at those rooster tails as they go up high. Wow. No boy, Alberto is pushing it. There's about 2.5 boat lengths right there. About as you can see, they are just really pushing it. This year has been an exciting race. Every single race heat has been an exciting one. No boy, Alberto and Shane is pushing it. And on his tail right there, about 2 boat lengths as they come around the north turn, pushing it forward. As they come around the north turn, there comes the throttle. Look at that, ladies and gentlemen. Exciting. Isn't that great? There goes old boy Alberto in the lead. Shane has it. He has it. He has the lead now. He's going to keep it. Now he's going to keep it intense as they go down past the start-finish line for the start of second lap. One more lap, and they'll be the finish. Wow. What a great, exciting race, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, whew. I tell you. Look at that. There's another boat coming up on top of him. He's trying to keep the lead. He's keeping, almost. But the old boy Alberto manages. Shane happens to keep the lead as he keeps on going. Look at that boat. He's putting a pedal to the metal, doing about 160, almost 170 miles per hour. Coming up to the north turn. There he is. He's had about 5-6 boat lengths. So look at that rooster tail as he comes around. Look at that. Just exciting. Powerful. Gets the adrenaline going. And here he comes. Here he comes. Shane, no boy Alberto has the lead. One more lap, ladies and gentlemen. One more lap. And then right behind him, Shane and old boy Alberto has been doing so well this year, and so well in every single heat, winning every single heat so far. Boy, I tell you, the rest of the boats are keeping them. The thing is that you want to be able to keep your boat going no matter what, and then you do not want to die, because if you die, you're disqualified and you're out of the race. But if you can keep yourself going, even if you're 6th place or 5th place, you'll still be able to go to the consolation race. Now back there, we see Shane. He has a good, probably quarter-mile length as he comes around for this final lap here. Here he comes around the north turn, just pouring it on, and comes around the north turn right there. Mount Baker in the background, and he's pushing it, really pushing it to the limit. There he goes. And there's the old boy Alberto. He's going to win this lap. Oh, whoa, a little spin, but he's just putting the pedal to the metal and wins it. Shane and old boy Alberto wins heat 2A. Whoa, the Graham trucking just about flipped there. Didn't quite see that on camera there, but it did. All right. So all the boats have finished and are going to finish here. Heat 2A. What a marvelous, excellent race. I tell you, I have not seen turbine racing like this in years. Every single race has been exciting. Let's talk to one of our race fans here. Tell me, what do you think of this so far?
It's excellent. I love it.
That's all you can say. All right. Yes. Very much so. Love it. You got to love it. The crowd here is just loving it too. And wow, what a race that was. As he came around that north turn up there, he almost, he was just pushing. There was probably maybe a 2.5 boat lengths, but Shane managed to push it to the limit and then put it down. Boy, I tell you, it's excellent. Turbine racing has come a long ways. The turbine racing was first put together, they experimented with it back in 1967, and that was down here at the hydroplane pits. It didn't go off very well. People laughed and said, "Why?" And it was not kind of around. It was kind of around a little bit, but not very much until about early 1980s. There we go. As the hydroplanes come in and start heading into the pits. Your winner for Heat 2A is the old boy Alberto, Shane driving it, and all the rest of the boats come heading in. Wow. Anyways, I was telling you that the turbine racing was put on by the Miss Budweiser. Bernie Little had lost lost a driver, and hydroplane flipped over and they were killed. They were in open cockpit. So they decided to work with it, and technology developed that they got a cockpit from the helicopters and airplanes, and they put it in there so that if it did flip over, then they would be protected and they would not be killed. And that's the thing. This technology, the sport of technology, hydroplane racing has really improved over the years. And I tell you, it's excellent fun, family fun. So come on down and see a hydroplane race. There's still time to come on down here and come on down to Seafair. All right, there's the end of Heat 2A. And coming up next is Heat 2B. We'll be back then. Until then, cameraman Terry Osborne, along with reporter Curtis Blackwell, reporting for Seafair Hydroplanes 2015. See you in a few minutes. Want to stay in your lane and start pushing it. Lane number 4. Here we go. Here we go. Heat 2A coming up. Oh, here we go. Heat 2B. Yeah, sputtering at the piston engine there. There they go. Wow. As they go around the south turn. Flying up the backstretch, as he comes up there, pushing into about 160 miles per hour. Wow, as they come up along the straightaway, the north turn at the end of the first turn, first lap. Look at that. Check out those rooster tails that come around. Putting the pedal to the metal. Whoa. All 3 boats. Hydro's going there. Ram Trucking's giving a real push there as he pushes up second place on the inside. Second place, we have a race going there, probably by about 2 boat lengths. Pushing it to pedal to the metal. Ram Trucking is pushing. The piston boat is beginning to make accelerate second place now as he comes around the north turn. He's in third place. There's Ram Trucking, piston boat, as you can hear that popping noise that goes by. Wow, what another good race. I tell you, every single race here has been going. He's going to risk him. Wow. Like I said, most of the other boats. Okay, here we come up. He's giving everything they got. First lap did not count. So they're in the, yep, that's the third lap. What a race. What a race this has turned out to be. Turned out to be a false start for all the boats, so they did it. This is the final lap right here. Here comes. There's your winner right there. Just about 3, 2, 1, and across the finish line. Becomes second place, Ram Trucking. And third place is the piston boat. That piston boat has done really well this year. They thought it was done and out of the race, but they qualified and they took to fine-tune some stuff there, and they fine-tuned it to carburetor. I was talking to them yesterday, and boy, I tell you, they were all really excited about it. I mean, they were just going, oh, well. But you know what? No, they were excited about it because here they come in for their victory lap. All right. Fans are just loving it here. The weather here is beautiful. Ram Trucking, bright red boat there. And right, just crossed over the finish line. Coming next to it is as they head into the pits. Well, that's Heat 2A. We're going to take a short break, and so I'm your host, Chris Blackwell. We're out here enjoying the day here, Seafair Hydroplanes. Coming up next is the Blue Angels, and if you got a lunch, it's lunchtime. We're a little bit hungry, so we're going to take a short break. We're coming to you from shores of Lake Washington, the majestic shores of Lake Washington, celebrating 65 years of hydroplane racing, 66 years of Seafair. So we'll be back in a little bit. We're going to take a short lunch break. Enjoy it. The weather's beautiful. Having a great time. I'm your host, Curtis Blackwell, along with cameraman Terry Osborne, and help our statisticians are Ryan Hazy and Natalie Blackwell. So we'll be back in a little bit. This is, as they say, the pre-show before the Blue Angels come out, and we have here visiting us today Rod Hall and Natalie Blackwell. Hi, welcome.
Well, hello. Thank you.
Good to be here, Curtis.
Well, thank you.
You put on a good show.
I put. I put this all together by myself. No, I didn't. So, what do you think of the show so far?
So far, great. I love airplanes. I haven't seen the Blue Angels, haven't performed yet, but I haven't seen them since I was a kid. My dad was in the Navy, and they used to fly over once in a while over the base we lived at. So this is really a treat for me. I haven't seen the hydroplanes yet, but I'm looking forward to it.
You're gonna come up scene here pretty soon. You're gonna see one of my favorites, the classic hydros. That's gonna be the Oh Boy Alberto from 1968, and from 1956 the Miss Wahoo. No, the Miss Wahoo, and it's a replica built by the Seattle Hydroplane Museum. Boy, I tell you, it's been a long day. Exciting. The weather's just right. Exciting and stuff. So lots more to come. And hey, thanks for coming out.
Glad to be here.
Thanks for coming out.
Yes, it's a wonderful, fun thing. Have a great day.
Thank you. We'll be back right after. Up next is the Blue Angels. You're watching coverage Seafair 2015. I'm your host, Curtis Blackwell, along with cameraman Curtis Blackwell, and directed and produced by Curtis Blackwell, Solid Video Productions. We'll be back in a little bit. Well, here Seafair 2015 in the hydroplane pits. We're going to take a little tour around here, tell you a little bit about the hydroplane pits, what's changed over the years. As you can see right now down here on the side, we've got the open area. As you walk through the hydroplane pits, you can see that the hydroplanes are on the water side, and on the other side, they have the camps and stuff like that. It used to be that they'd have the trucks parked right in front of them. We're going to quickly come around here and see if we can't get a quick interview with one of these guys right here. So let's talk your boat and sponsorship and everything and how it came together.
My name's Mike McClellan. I drive Formula Ones out of Canada. We're from a town called Kelowna. It's about 6-7 hours north of Spokane. We run Formula One, which really popular class at Seafair. Seems to be a real favorite with the crowd, which is great. Sponsored by Autoplace and Ultra Shine, which is a couple of great local companies up in Kelowna. Ordinarily, I'd be running a Seabold here, but last week in Port Alberni at the Alverni Valley Regatta, a good buddy of mine that Seafair fans might know from last year, Mike Maskell, he crashed really hard here last year in the final. He lent me a prop for my boat, lit it up like a Christmas tree. It was bullet fast. So we were running that and promptly ripped the bottom out of the boat. And yeah, totally. I remember that. Yeah, totally ripped the bottom out of the boat and did a whole ton of damage to it. Really good friend of mine from Kelowna had this boat in the barn, which is a Hoffman. It's Lee Davies' old boat, who's a legend in tugboat racing from Canada. He still holds a world record with this boat, actually. But anyway, he had this thing in the barn, getting it ready for next year, and I wasn't even back on the beach, and I was getting a text message on my phone saying, I guess we better get the Hoffman ready. So the guys in the shop thrashed all week, Roland and Andrew and Pat and Andrea, everybody, just 24-hour days pretty much, going nonstop to get this thing ready to be here in Seattle. And we put it in the water Thursday night, just to make sure it floated and made noise. And here we are for Seafair, and we couldn't be happier to be here. And had a bit of a rough day yesterday working on our setup and stuff like that, but the guys came through, and we sat down this morning with, we got Pat Mulligan, who's been around ton of boats for a long time, has a lot of knowledge, and the guys, and we all sat down this morning and had a bit of a meeting and decided, well, what do we know works for sure? And we put those pieces of the puzzle together and went with that as a setup, put it back in the water for testing this morning, and it was 100% better. We're actually quite happy with where we are right now, given that the boat's only been in the water a few times.
What do these do per miles per hour?
Here we'll probably top out in the 120, 130 mile an hour range. I heard Tim Seabold talking earlier. He was saying that in the tight turn in the chicane that their data acquisition was showing 6 to 8 Gs in that corner. Yeah, that's more than a Blue Angel will take.
That's quite a lot.
Yeah, it is.
So how long have you been in racing now?
I've been in racing at a kind of pro national level for about 20 years now. Everything from personal watercraft up to I raced Unlimited Lights here in Seattle back in the late 90s and early 2000s. Won Rookie of the Year in 1998 with Unlimited Lights. This is my second year in Formula One. They're a ton of fun. I really enjoy driving these things. They're really, really fast. Fans of Seafair course are used to like a super speedway, big oval kind of thing. Well, we run on a really tight road course, and there's here we got 10 boats all over each other, fighting and hacking and slamming, and it's really exciting to drive. It's really exciting to watch, and it's a lot of fun. And we hope we keep coming back to Seafair because we really enjoy coming here.
All right. Well, thank you for your time, and good luck, and we'll be looking for you out there. One last question. How many laps do you guys do?
We're doing 8-lap heat races today and tomorrow, and then we do a 10-lap final tomorrow afternoon, which should be really, really exciting.
All right. Well, thank you. All right, Curtis Blackwell reporting from Seafair 2015. We'll see you in a minute.
Joseph.
Tell us about this boat out here.
I work for Jerry Hopp. We're with the Grand Prix class, GP15 right here. Jerry Hopp is the elder statesman of the class, the world's fastest grandpa. Holds the kilo record. We also set a record this year on the mile and 2/3 course at Soap Lake. And we're fresh off a win at Tri-City, so we're real excited to be here.
So you guys won the Gold Cup last year, or last week. Not last year, last week.
Yes, sir.
How was that?
Extremely exciting.
Do you remember what the miles per hour you did out there in the course to win it?
I have no idea. I didn't get to hear any of the lap speeds.
You're very busy with this. So how did Jerry Hop get into and the Hop family get into racing?
Oh, geez, Jerry goes back to racing clear back to the late 60s with the outboards, and his son also followed in his footsteps not too long after that. Jerry started racing Unlimiteds in 81 and Greg in 99.
Excellent. Well, thank you so very much for your time, and happy Seafair. Enjoy the race.
Thank you very much. Appreciate it.
Curtis Black reporting from the Stan Sayers Hydroplane Pits. More to come. We're down here in Seafair Hydroplane Pits. Hi, how you doing?
Doing well. How are you today?
I'm doing great.
Well, here we are live about a mile from the sun. It's a beautiful day.
It's a very beautiful, very cool day.
Is this thing on?
I don't
Back to
know.
you.
Is this thing on? It's squirting a little bit there.
No, I'm not sure how. I didn't see that in the forecast at all.
Oh, well. We're just a little squirt here. So,
Well, we're all wet down here today, but that's good when you're reporting this hot from the sun.
yes. So let's talk about the Seafair Clowns and how they got involved in Seafair and what you guys do. I know you guys do a lot of tuning.
Sure. What would you like to know?
Well, how about the history? Just very brief history here.
This guy here is better suited. He's our fellow historian.
Historian. Oh, yes.
What was
Well,
it 1950?
1953. The
1953. I love that microphone and clown.
Graduates Club of Seattle U was, I guess, approached from Seafair to bring up a group that could participate in Seafair. So they came up with the idea of the clowns, all right? And so we've been doing it ever since, and it's comprised of Seattle U graduates and non-grads. So that we go out to many different places, rest homes, hospitals, and costume and makeup to bring joy to people that can't come out and enjoy Seafair. So that's our main mission, is to do that, plus parades and activities like this here at the pits. So.
Does he speak into that one there?
See, this is the right man to ask, though. And if you ever have a fire to put out, I'm sorry, he would do it for you.
There you go. Yeah, boy.
Well, thank you so very much, and it's always such a joy to see the Seafair Clowns out entertaining and doing all kinds of stuff.
Well,
and
that's
getting,
what we do.
Thank you. We appreciate you
we
guys
bring
out here
joy.
as well.
you're so very
Thank
welcome.
you. Is that cooling you off yet?
Oh, it's very
Okay,
cool.
good.
I love it very much. And guys, thanks a lot, and keep
right,
up
my pleasure.
keep
All
up the good work, and happy Seafair, right?
Happy Seafair.
Oh, one more thing. Who do you think is going to win? Oh, yeah, back. I'm supposed to say that.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Okay. Well, thanks, guys.
And we're live.
Whoa! But could you guys fly one of those planes?
Oh, well,
Not after eating bananas.
it's not our job classification.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, thanks, guys.
Thank you.
Clown Radio.
Thank you.
Solid Video Productions coming to you from Stan Sayers Hydroplane Pits, Seafair 2015, Curtis Blackwell. Bye, guys.
Bye now.
Well, Solid Video Productions, we're here in Hydroplane Pits, and we come across somebody who has a great big, huge Miss Chrysler Jeep hydroplane. Hi, what's your name, sir?
Tony?
And how did you come across this hydroplane?
Well, about 10 years ago, me and my dad got involved in a 1/10 scale hydroplane club. And my boss, who I currently work for, he also builds boats. And a couple years ago, we actually got it in our head to build 1/6 scale boats, which compared to a 1/10 scale, this is about 5 feet long. 1/10 scale is 3 feet long. So the bigger the better, we figure. And my boss built it, and he just parked it up in his loft collecting dust, and he asked me if I wanted it, and here it is.
Have you put a motor on it and raced it?
He actually ran it a couple times. It was really light. It's amazing to watch. It doesn't act like a scale boat. If you've ever watched a scale race, the boats are really twitchy. These big boats actually handle like the big boats do, and it's something to watch.
All right, so this has been sitting about 15, 20 years?
No, not that long. Probably about 5 years. It's been sitting up in his loft. I actually cleaned it off last night. There's still some dust on it, actually.
Have you raced it at all in the water here, or just brought it to display?
No, I just brought it down to have Ed and Jimmy sign it. Even got Mitch to sign it, which was a bonus.
Oh, yeah. That's excellent. Well, thank you so very much for your time, and happy Seafair.
Thank you.
All right, more coming. Hi, Curtis Blackwell here. We're in front of the U11, and it's a big, bright, beautiful color, green. Just to give you an example of what it looks like. These hydroplanes right here, as you see right here behind me, this crane next to it comes over and they lift it up and they lower it down very carefully into the water, and then they start to fire it up and go out. But this is just one example. There's 13 hydroplanes racing this year. It's a lot, and also it's just we're here in the pits taking a tour, and hope you enjoying it. And more interviews coming up. Curtis Blackwell coming to you from Stan Sayers Hydroplane Pits, Seafair 2015.
Was a part of the scholarship program for women that Seafair has, and it was an amazing program. It lasted most of the summer, and I got to make public appearances. I did judged events, interviews, and just a bunch of things that were amazing with a group of girls. So here I am. Last week was my coronation, and I'm set to go now.
And how did you get involved in Seafair?
Absolutely. So it kind of just dropped into my lap, and it happened. But I'm beyond honored to be here, and Seafair's done amazing things for me.
Well, happy Seafair 2015. Thank you.
Absolutely.
Here it is, classic hydros. This is what it was really like back in 1968, 1970. And what's going to be going up, what's out on the course here now is the old 1970 Oh Boy Roberto. And Steve Williams is driving that right now. He runs the Hydroplane Raceboat Museum. I tell you, it's so wonderful. Look at that hydroplane, classic. I mean, ooh, gives you goosebumps. Let's listen as it goes by. Yeah. Oh, classic. Now, also out on the race course, coming out there, it's getting a little slow now, just heading out of the south turn on the race course, is the Miss Wahoo. And I tell you, that's a replica from 1955 hydroplane. These hydroplanes were built with plywood, and the very first hydroplane that they ever had out here was Stan Sayers. Slow motion 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Boy, I tell you, it's excellent. All right. We are now looking, you are now looking, and I'm looking at also both of them as they go by real slow on the log boom as they go by. What a thrill this really is. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm just going to sit back, relax, and let you watch these hydroplanes. Classics, the Miss Wahoo. It's just, imagine 7 or 8 of those as they come around the north turn. There they are. The classic hydros, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, here they come around the north turn. Imagine 6 or 7 of those boats. Lane 1, lane 2, lane 3, lane 4, lane 5. Wide open. They're doing about 120, 130 miles per hour. These boats can do up to 160 miles per hour. These hydroplanes, classic vintage hydroplanes, are put together with a love from people, volunteers, all done by volunteer people. Donate their money and their time for the love of the sport. This is how the hydroplane sport started back in 1951. What happened was that Stan Sayers built a hydroplane. He was a car dealership, and him and his buddies got together and built a hydroplane, a slow motion 1, and then decided to put it together, and they traveled back to Detroit, Michigan. Detroit, Michigan is where they had the original Gold Cup. This year they had the Gold Cup in Tri-Cities, Washington. But anyway, with the Gold Cup, they had it racing with each other. And Stan Sayers went on the race course out there and gave it his all, tweaked the carburetor, whatever it was he did, and managed to take home and steal and win the Detroit Gold Cup in Detroit out of all those years. And for something like 6 years, 7 years, Stan Sayers would go and win the Gold Cup, and then brought the Gold Cup, and the cities would make a bid for it. And whoever won that race, the Gold Cup, got to come to the city next year. There they are again, once again, ladies and gentlemen. Let's listen and watch. Get a close-up of each one of them as they go roaring by about 140 miles per hour. Just gives you bone-chilling, spine-tingling action here. The shores of Lake Washington. Brings back a lot of memories, doesn't it? Oh, yeah! I was having a conversation a few days ago with Pat O'Day, and he said that he misses coming down here to the hydroplane races, but he'll be around, and we've got some interviews. We'll be going back on our classic portion of the hydroplane race, taking a look back on our 30 years of, wow, it's hard to believe I was able to videotape and film and get interviews. I've got all kinds of stuff, and we're going to take a look at that in our special show coming up here in a few weeks. It'll be on Facebook, Twitter, and, of course, Instagram. So tomorrow, Sunday, all day, we'll be covering every single aspect and every single race, and check it out on Facebook. Once again, as they head up, they're picking up the speed. Both of them are picking up the speed to about 125, 130 miles per hour approximately as they zoom by and show off to the log boom. What a thrill. Ryan Jones was what this race course is named after. Stan Sayers race course down here was first originally opened up in 1957. It's been here every single year since 1957. Every single race has been here except for 1974 when they raced up on up north there in Sandpoint, and there they go once again around as they come one more time. They're cutting in there. Right there, what you're looking at. First boat ahead is called the Miss Wahoo, 1955 racing there, and right behind him is the Oh Boy Alberto, and boy, it's really beautiful as they just kind of cruise down there, and you hear that rumbling noise. Yesterday, Mr. Alberto, 88 years old, for his birthday, had an opportunity. He was surprised to get a ride in the classic Oh Boy Alberto. Like I said, these hydroplanes are put together by the love of volunteers at the Hydroplane Raceboat Museum down in Kent. So if you get an opportunity, go down and see it. Well, there you go, ladies and gentlemen. They are heading back into the hydroplane pits. What a thrill that was. No, they'll be back tomorrow and doing some more racing, and they'll probably do 5 or 6 more laps tomorrow. There you go, ladies and gentlemen. Classic Hydros here, coming to you from, as they head back into Stan Sayers pits, coming to you from the shores, majestic shores of Lake Washington, celebrating 65 years of hydroplane racing. It's Curtis Blackwell, along with cameraman Curtis Blackwell and Terry Osborne. Yeah, anyway, thank you for watching. There we have it. Another hydroplane race in the history books, 2015 hydroplane race at Seafair. What a fun year it was. All kinds of fun things happened today. Today was an exciting day. The racing was a lot of fun. Every single heat we saw today was toe-to-toe, hydroplane. A couple violations, but they got this worked out, and it's been a lot of fun. So, as I say, good night, so long. We'll see you again next year for 2016. So until then, this is Curtis Blackwell, along with our cameraman Terry Osborne, and our statistician Natalie Blackwell. Goodbye for now. See you next year. Curtis Blackwell. So long. Thanks for watching Seafair 2015 presentation of Solid Video Productions, copyright 2015-2020, Solid Video Productions, all rights reserved. Thanks for watching.